Hey, welcome back to Larange Off-Road. We're here to check out the buggy. It's back from powder coat. Look at this thing, back from powder coating. Jeff's been busy. He's got the axles all painted and mounted back up in. I'm just working on polishing up the links. Just hitting it with a little WD-40 and Scotch-Brite. Looks really good when they're done. But let's take a look at this chassis. So this is, it looks a little gray. What is this? It's like a charcoal, they call it? Wet charcoal. Really nice job from Saskatoon Powder Coating. They got this done really quickly, a couple weeks. We have it back here, sitting here in the shop. Looks phenomenal. Front axles all painted up and ready to go. The engine is in the paint booth now. We're gonna get a couple coats on that. So this weekend, the goal is to get the engine and a bunch of other parts painted up so that next weekend we can put the engine back in. Transfer case needs to be resealed and polished and put back in. Gonna get all these parts cleaned up and get those mounted next weekend. And all of these parts here are for painting. All the skins and stuff will be powder coated. Still gotta sandblast all that stuff. Tons of shit to do. Jeff's awesome paint booth, all set up inside here. It's just an old frame that he's got tarped up. And here, what's that? It's a carport frame. It's getting the engine ready to get painted up. All masked off. Rail can special. More things getting ready to paint. Hanging out. Videoing! Videoing!
Now you're talking to me.
Oh, no, I'm fucking talking to you.
Oh,
Talk to you too much.
Here, let me turn the lights on for you.
Taking the transfer case apart. We got a couple new seals. Gonna change out on that. New seals and seal cover. All right, got her all taken apart here. Got her all cleaned up. I'm gonna reseal everything. New seals. Put her all back together. Should be good to go for another season. All right, so we're back at it again. We've got the transfer case and the drive shafts in now, and we're just about to set up the 40 spline axle shafts. Look at these absolute monsters.
Exacto knife for comparison.
They're freaking huge. Huge. With the Brannick 1550 U joints and the 40 spline outer shafts as well. Should be strong enough.
Should be strong.
Got them Willwood lightweight brake caliper kit from Busted Knuckle, all installed on the rear. Jeff's just working on the front. Oh, those look good. Wiring's mostly finished. Everything's plumbed. Just going back together. Rear steer lines are in. Got the rear steer set up. Gas tanks in. Headers are ceramic coated. Still waiting on one axle shaft. Coil springs are ready for powder coat. A couple more weekends, it's done.
2,000 years later.
Ready?
Whatever reason.
Woo! She runs! Fire drain up! Oh, yeah. We're gonna check all the oils and top up everything, and we'll get this thing running. All right, we're gonna rebuild some coilovers.
All the juicy parts right here. Rebuild kits, shims, spacers, you name it.
Everything we need to rebuild, all 4 of these Fox coilovers. Things are still happening on the buggy. The whole front end is now put together. We've got to connect the brake lines and bleed the brake system. Everything's tight and wired up. Still got to mount the skins inside, and the computer will mount to that. But all the wiring is cleaned up nice and tight. Everything's greased. Jeff just got the exhaust all finished up. Full day to get this done with the tips. All looks good. We're gonna fire it up, see what it sounds like. Oh, sounds good. Yeah. Hey, that sounds so good. Not too loud, but just loud enough. Sounds like a Corvette.
Oh, Stingray exhaust.
Stingray. Coilovers are all finished. We rebuilt all 4 of them and the 4 bump stops. Getting the springs on, getting them mounted. She's almost done.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Floor pans are in, seats are in, harnesses are getting done. Tires on, skins on. Just doing up the last bolts. How does that feel?
Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a glove.
Fire me up! Look at that. Oh, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Hell yeah. First test drive. What do you think?
Everything works.
It works?
Idling a bit high.
Yeah, it is idling a bit high. We can fix that. Steering works. It goes into gear. It moves.
Everything. I think it needs a little bleeding yet. Oh my god.
Phenomenal. Great job. Oh man, they look so much better in the sunlight with the on the panels. You can really see the sparkle in it. So after 5.5 months, it's finally done.
Finally on the shop. Right when the nice weather comes.
Nice. Right on. Wow. Well, it's done. Here we go.
Let the fun begin.
Let the fun begin. Check us out this summer. We're going to be hitting up Kelowna and Mudfest later in August. So check us out there. You'll be able to see the buggy, meet Jeff, hang out with him,
Meet Derek.
bring some beer. We love beer. Couple fine adjustments, and this thing will be ready for the race season. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time when we go to Kelowna for the madness, Mountaintop Madness.